Hello, ChoroQ Chibikko collectors, which might be me and like 2 other people in the world, but we're going to continue on with the collecting of these little cute pullback toys here. So we got 2 today, the Honda City Turbo 2 and the first generation RX7 with what looks like a spoiler on the back. So let's start with the Honda here. It's amazing, considering how small this is, how actually good it is. Granted, it's a deformed car, so it's not as long as this photograph, but like all the other details look like they're there. So, in fact, let's just get a closer look at this guy. This one has a silver metallic paint, and the Turbo 2 is printed nicely there. It has an indication of the little vent there, although it's not painted. The little door handle is nice as well. This is the standard Chibikko wheels, just chromed out. And then you can see the headlights are actually clear plastic, just like the windshield. This is all one piece of plastic painted very nicely. And then you got the turn signals and the fog lights there, and some grille texture with some black paint, and black paint in that grille. And then the Honda badge itself is printed on there. Even though it's silver on silver, it's kind of hard to see. So that's a lot of detail on such a tiny thing that it's not out of place on a real 1/64 scale model. Look at this ribbing here in front of the windshield as well. So that's good there, same as the other side. And then taillights, they're just red paint. Okay, but it tells us here that this is casting number 37, and then the body code of the car, of the Honda City Turbo, Chibikko, and there's also black paint on the window molding, it looks like, so that's pretty good. Or maybe it's just the plastic itself. This is from 2005, so kind of old, and the tires haven't cracked yet, so that's nice. It's still soft and rubbery. Standard construction with a screw in the front and a tab in the back. So very happy with this one. Very cool. Here's the first generation RX7, but it has this little wing on it. I don't know if it ever came like that from the factory, but I've seen a lot of photos with wings like this on the aftermarket. So yeah, it's a separate piece of plastic. We have some printed on taillights, which are nice because they actually have a little black border as well. And then some raised hinges for the rear glass. And you can see the motor gear right there through the transparent window. This door handle is painted black, that's nice. Same with the molding on the side of the body. Same Chibikko wheels there, chromed out. Black molding painted here. Some orange turn signals, black in the grille with some texture there. Texture here. Panel gaps are pretty nice. And then some black here on the A-pillars. I think it's black. I don't know, it's so dark. It might just be the raw plastic, but... And this is from 2005 itself again, and this is casting number 32, and I call it the RX7, but it's also called the Savannah in Japan, and that's the body code there. So very nice, a lot of painted details on something so small. I mean, again, look at my fingertips. You know, it's really small, this thing. And a little fuel filler door also. Alright, I pulled out this larger tray here so we can compare it to some other models. So first, I guess we'll compare it to some regular sized Choro-Qs. So regular Choro-Qs, even though they're small, they dwarf these little Chibikkos. I don't have an RX7 like that, but this is an RX7 with a wide body, and there's an RX7, the 3rd generation, I think. So yeah, regular Choro-Qs are definitely big. But I still like regular Choro-Qs because you can swap out the wheels with like Hot Wheels size or 1/64 scale wheels. Alright. I do have this 1/64 scale Kyosho Honda City. It's not the turbo, but that is, you know, true 64, it's supposed to be. And I also have this Konami branded Savannah of the 1st generation. So, it's interesting because the Chibikko is almost the same width as this. Granted, it's a wide body Chibikko. It's kind of in between the Choro-Q. Yeah, let's put these back up again. So now you can see 3 different versions of a car. The true 64s, the tuned out full-size Chibikko, and then the the tuned out full-size Choro-Q, and now the Chibikkos, the mini versions. Alright. These two are so cool. And pull out the other coaster and let them spin on this guy as if they're running around a racetrack on a weekend track day or something. So I'm definitely sold on the Chibikkos. I think they're cool. They have a lot of the same painted details as the full-size Choro-Qs, but they take up less space. The only downfall is the wheel size, you know, being so small that the rear wheels are around the same size of a regular Choro-Q, but it's those front wheels, they're so small that you really can't swap them out with many other wheels from other brands. So that's the one downfall. Customization is going to be tough. Okay, well, thanks for watching again, and hopefully I'll get some more castings in later. Alright, see ya.